All right, welcome everybody to week 4 and the final week of classes in session. We are so excited that you guys are with us tonight, catching the recording. Welcome. Hope you guys are ready to learn all things social media 101. All of us are going to be taking turns kind of diving in, breaking apart different parts of social media, literally coming at you with a lot of information tonight. I know everybody's really prepared, and these notes are great that I have seen the other girls write. So we are going to go ahead and dive in. So I'm going to go ahead and get us started with some prayer. Dear Lord, I come to you this evening. I ask that you would first and foremost bless every single person who is on this call, who is watching the recording. Bless their lives, bless their business. They are here for a purpose and a reason. Please remind them of that and why you have them in this season and in this business. Lord, I ask that you would guide all of our words this evening, that you would let us speak to what needs to be heard, what needs to be learned, and that you would just be with us as we move forward into a brand new catalog season. And get us started.
All righty, let me switch this over. All right. Hey guys, last week, crazy, right? It's been an amazing month. I hope y'all have all learned so much, but tonight we're going to be talking about social media. And I am really quick going to talk about just kind of the foundation of social media. So social media is the free tool that we get to use for our business. And keep in mind, the reason that we have it is social media. This is not selling media, right? So people are your friends on social media because they like you, they know you, they trust you, right? The same reason you're probably their Scentsy girl or their Scentsy friend. So the main focus with social media is that we are sharing and we are not selling, okay? With social media, there are just... the power of social media is crazy. So I will say that my business, if you watch my story, you know that I made that decision in July 2019 and everything changed. My business was 99% on Facebook, social media. That's all it was. That's where it grew from. That's where the foundation was, because I used it in a way that benefited my business. Okay. So know that the power is there. And the tool is there, and it's a free tool, but you have to learn how to use it correctly and into your advantage. Okay. So we have all kinds of social media, and I'm pretty sure I'm the oldest of the group. So there's probably going to be some that I missed, but Facebook, Instagram, stories, TikTok, Snapchat, your VIP group, your business page, all of those things plus more. Who knows what the new thing is right now, but all of those social media outlets are a way for you to share your business. Okay. The first thing I want y'all to do tonight when you get off this call, in addition to the actionable item, is I want you to just take a real quick snapshot, a real quick look at your profiles. And if someone just pulls you up, they just find your name, do they know that you're a Scentsy consultant? Whether that be your banner or your Facebook profile, or maybe your bio, or even if they go scroll through your personal page, have you posted about Scentsy in the last few days, right? We don't ever want people wondering if we are still a Scentsy consultant. So you should be able to share that you're a consultant and not be it in a spammy way. Okay. But the other side of social media is that it is both a blessing and a curse, okay? Because on social media, we know that is going to be a highlight reel, okay? People aren't going to put their ugliness on social media. They're going to put their best filtered pictures. They're going to put their best times. They're going to put the highlight of their life. And while you're looking at that, you have to remember that as a person, because I'm on social media a ton, more than I want to be, but I know that with my business, I have to be. But with that comes the comparison. With that comes seeing things that not everything is real. Not everything is as it seems on social media. Okay. And we have to remember that, because as network marketers, direct sales, whatever you want to place us in, we're in that a lot, and we see that a lot, and we see the negative, and we hear a lot of negative, and we see whether it be body images or people's opinions or all that. And we have to have a filter on what we allow in our space and in our energy. Okay. So I want y'all to be really careful about that. So if you're friends with someone and they don't give you good vibes, it's called the unfollow button. Okay. Delete is even an option too. Okay. If you want to just clear yourself of the negativity, you know that these people are not your people, unfollow or delete. Okay. Me personally, take it personally, don't take it personally. I don't really care because that's just who I am. But if that's a problem for you and it's testing your peace and it's something that you're thinking about way too much, you are in control of what you're allowing in your space and in your energy. Okay. If you find yourself comparing yourself to someone on social media, whether that be another consultant or a social, what are they even called? Influencer, whatever it is, unfollow. I had to literally stop watching Grey's Anatomy because I was so depressed from that show. But I knew that for myself, I could not keep watching the show. That almost made me a hypochondriac because I was like, we can, ride down the street and die, right? I had to stop watching that show because it was a negative impact on my thinking, literally every time I watched it. Same thing with social media. Also, too many consultants. I think that there is power in networking and getting to know people. But me personally, I don't add people on Facebook if I don't know them personally, because that is my personal space. If I have never had a conversation with someone, or if I see them in public and we don't speak, we're not friends on Facebook. That's just how I do it, because I want people to know, and I want to know who's seeing my stuff, but I want people to know that I'm friends with them for a reason, right? So I'm friends with a lot of consultants that aren't necessarily in my upline, downline, sideline, whatever. Maybe people I've met at events or stuff like that. But it comes a time too when I start scrolling and all I'm seeing is Scentsy consultants. That's where that unfollow button comes in. No harsh feelings, nothing personal. But I use social media for my customers, not for other consultants. So if you're seeing that, or maybe you don't like the vibe of another consultant, use the unfollow button. You're still friends with them. Okay. You have to be selfish with your energy to stay focused. The other part of social media that I want to talk about is no more posting and praying with our business. During COVID, it was really easy just to share something and get orders. We are not posting and praying anymore. That is not how you run a sustainable business. That is not an income producing activity. We are posting and taking action. That consistency of posting and sharing on social media is so very important. But if that's all you're doing, and maybe all you're sharing is like flyers or workstation photos, if no ma'am. Of course the dog was like, Poppy. Sorry guys. Real life, right? No, where'd she go? Get her, bud. I don't even know what I was talking about. Oh, we're posting and taking action. We're not just posting to socials and waiting and sitting back. Okay. Can it be income producing? Absolutely. Right. Especially if you're consistently doing it in your VIP group, all of those things. But it's what you do after you make that post that's going to be the difference. Okay. So we're not just posting, we're not just putting things out there and sitting back and waiting for people to come to you, because it's likely not going to happen. Now, if you're a brand new consultant, there's a difference. When you first join and you're sharing all the things and all your friends and family are so excited, they may be coming to you for those orders. But to build a long-standing, sustainable business, you're going to have to work after you post. A lot of people in Scentsy will start and they'll find success in the first month, which is great. But it's because they're just posting and praying. They're not actually taking the action steps after that order, or having those follow-ups, or continuing to share all of those things, right? So make sure that we're taking action after we post those things. Just like anything with our business, I already said it, you must be consistent in using it, whatever that looks like for you. Me posting consistently and using social media may look totally different for someone else, okay? So my personal goal is to post one non-Scentsy thing and one Scentsy thing a day on my personal page. Now, this used to be an issue, a big issue in our group and in our team, because people are like, oh, well, not all my friends want to see my Scentsy post, so I just share in my VIP group. Who has said that before? Who has said, I'm just going to share in my VIP group, in my customer group, whatever that may be. We have to show them that we live the Scentsy life. We use these products, and that's where that sharing, not selling comes in. We have to share of our accomplishments. If you're not sharing that you're watching this training either live or on the replay, you're doing your business a disservice. Someone may be looking for exactly what this is, this community of women who are coming together, who are working towards a goal, right? You have to make your own consistent plan. But if you're not currently using social media like you want to, make a plan and stick to it. Because I realized I could go years without posting on social media, let's be honest, because it's not my favorite thing. But I make myself, and my goal is one Scentsy thing, one non-Scentsy thing. And when I share that Scentsy thing, it could be a warmer in the background. It could be a picture of my rabbit in the boxes. It could be, it's not necessarily, hey, look at this bomb wax and all the perks, right? It's just a Scentsy lifestyle that I'm sharing. Real photos. Someone else is going to talk about that. Smarter, not harder. So really quick, from the beginning, I have always connected Instagram to Facebook because I like to work. I like simple. So anything that I post to Instagram automatically goes to Facebook. And that's where everything of mine is created is on Instagram, unless something with the image messes up. But I post it once and it goes to both places. Same for my VIP page, or vice versa. If I make a reel or TikTok, I will post it in all the places. If I make a reel, it goes to Instagram, it goes to my stories, it goes to my Facebook, it goes to my VIP group, and it goes to my personal page. Okay. If someone is like, gosh, I've seen that thing 5 times, then they're watching you hard and they're watching you for a reason. Stop worrying about what people are going to think about what you post. Okay. If they don't like it, guess what, guys? I started with it. They can unfollow you, and that's their problem, not yours. It's a them problem. Okay. You have to be consistent in your business and not worry about what Susie Q from high school is going to think of you that you don't even like. Let's be real. So share who you are. You are not just Scentsy. That's the other side of it. If you go through your personal page and all you see, all the things are happening right now. I got to turn this red ball off. And all you see is Scentsy posts, you need to start sharing more about your life. You need to start sharing more about simple things, because the silliest thing that you share, someone could relate to you on that level, and you could have a new customer because they know you, they like you, they trust you. Okay. Today I posted about being at the baseball, our baseball practice. It's the first one of the season. And I've already talked to 3 customers about baseball. I have started to build, and I have that relationship with them where they're not just my customer, they're my friend. So sharing a picture of a baseball field has connected me to so many people in the last 2 hours. Okay. And that's it. Katie, where you at, Katie? Where my girl Katie go? I got to pin her. There she is.
Hey. You know, I have to put my video away when I'm like in the comments so y'all don't see like this when I'm working from my phone. Okay. So I'm going to talk about all things the VIP page because I love my VIP page, and I've had quite a lot of success coming from my VIP page. But Whitney hit on it. You can't just post in a VIP page. You have to use your personal page. Okay. VIP page is for your current customers. VIP pages should only be for your customers. Okay. If you're not posting on your personal page, you're not going to get new customers. So VIP page, personal, your personal customers, people that have ordered from you. Listen, you do not want everybody and their brother in your VIP page. Okay. I don't allow consultants in my VIP page. Look, you got my team page. Okay. That's where you can get information from. My VIP page is for solely my customers. You want quality over quantity. So you shouldn't have hundreds of people in your VIP page. You shouldn't have thousands of people in your VIP page. You should have people that have ordered from you. Those are who should be in your VIP page, not people that you sent samples to, not people that have never ordered from you. Only customers are in your VIP page. So VIP pages are very, very slow to start, but if you are consistent with sharing your VIP page and adding customers, consistently partying, consistently following up, and using your follow-up, your first initial follow-up to say, hey, I would like to add you to my VIP page. This is where I do sneak peeks. This is where I do samples. I want my customers in my VIP page if they've ordered from me. I want people that order from parties, guests that order from parties, I want them in my VIP page. A couple reasons. If you don't know where your customers are seeing your content, that's very, very important. You need to be asking your customers, where do they see your content? Do they see you in your stories? Do they see you on your personal page? Do they see you on Instagram? Do they see you on your Facebook? It's very important to know where your current customer base sees your content. So every 6 months, I send out a Google Doc to all of my customers asking them, where do you see my content? Where do you see my posts? Where do you see Scentsy related things? And 100% have said my VIP page. Now, as I speak, this means your current customers, okay? So with every order, I give them a QR code that leads them to my VIP page. So in their order, especially new customers, I slip that in their order and it says a little blurb. Is that a word? Blurb that says, add yourself to my VIP page so you get early access, so you can see sneak peeks, all the things. When I do follow up with them, I ask to add them to my VIP page. My VIP page is not all about Scentsy. In fact, it's probably 25% Scentsy and 75% relationship building. This is where people, it is astounding to me because when I look at the people on my VIP page, I actually asked this question on Friday. I asked them, I said, how do you guys know me? Where did we meet? And about 80% of them said that they had met me through a party and named the host of the party that they attended. That's how they met me. My VIP page is how they get to know me as a person. So I post a ton of memes in there. I post a lot of corny jokes because I'm a corny joker. I post a lot about my family. I have James go live in there with me. I have pictures of my kids in there when they're making samples or putting stickers on things. My VIP page is so that they can build a relationship with me, so that I am more than just a consultant to them. That is where I post everything, every mail that I do, when I do Scentsy Club stuff, when I send out samples. I do Freebie Friday in my VIP page for collections, and I do that for the first 10 people. The reason I do that, number one, they're my VIPs. I want them to have early access, but it builds my algorithm too. So I always do Freebie Friday before I post either something about a new release, something new coming, or if I'm trying to get parties booked, or if I'm going to talk about the joint opportunity or the benefits of being a consultant. I always post Freebie Friday before because it builds my algorithm up when they comment. But I always post in there, do not comment unless you've ordered in the last 3 months. Everything you do has to be very intentional. My VIP page is the first place I go to post about new releases, to post about joint specials, and to post about booking parties. That's where I go first. But Whitney said this, listen, my VIP page is for my customers. I'm always looking for new customers. So go look at my personal page. I post on there too. That's for new customers and future recruits. VIP page, customer only. VIP page. You're going to get discouraged building it up. It takes time. My VIP page wasn't always popping. I had to figure out what worked for me, what my niche was with my VIP page. And I noticed it had nothing to do with Scentsy. It had everything to do with them getting to know me as a mom, what I loved. They know I use the word fart a lot in my VIP page. I cuss a lot in my VIP page. I'm very real and open with them in my VIP page. So when they see Scentsy on other consultants' pages, people that I've never met before in real life that have ordered from online parties, when they see it, they message me and say, hey, such and such posted this. I want this. Because they're building a relationship with me through my VIP page. There's something else. Oh, BU. my VIP page is probably the most realist, rawest that I am on social media, because they get to see when my kids are sick. They get to see every ounce of me, the good, the bad, the funny. They get to see it all. The cool thing about VIP pages too is when you post in them, if they have notifications set, they're going to see every new release. They're going to see the things that you post in there. When you do it consistently, they're going to see Dobby's releasing on Wednesday, the new catalog's releasing on Wednesday. They're going to see new releases. That's a great way to get pre-orders. So I have 9 pre-orders for the bunny on Wednesday solely from posting on my VIP page. But I did the same exact post on my personal page to gauge new customers that aren't my current customers. So you have to have a balance of both of them. So in closing, you want your customers in your VIP page. You have to ask. That's always one of the first things I ask them when I follow up with them with a new customer is, can I add you to this page? Don't be adding people. Listen, no, the bunny is the warmer of the month for March. So that comes out March 1st. The bunny, the warmer of the month. What was I saying? I was saying something and I lost it. It just went just like that. I lost it. I forget what I was saying. It takes time to build it up. It's adding people. Don't add people without asking. It is rude. If you invite me to one of your online parties and you did not ask me first, I'm going to deny it like crazy if you did not ask me. Same thing with a VIP page. You're going to turn them completely off if you're just adding people without asking them. I treat it like a perk, like a secret club. Can I add you because this is where I do sneak peeks and this is where I do freebies and this is where I do samples. And you'll be very surprised. People, I'm not saying this to be cocky. This is just real life. People buy from people that they like. If you're on social media ranting about whatever president we have and what's wrong with the world and the sky's blue today and the sky's red today, people are not going to buy from you. They're going to buy from people that they like, which is why I post memes like it's nobody's business. Go look at my personal page. I post a meme every single morning because memes just bring me freaking life. People buy from people that they like. So my VIP page is where I'm the most funny, where I'm the most raw, where I'm the most personal. Where I say this scent freaking sucks, but everybody else loves it. I hope y'all like it, but it freaking sucks. It's where I'm the most realist. So VIP page, you'll be very surprised if you're consistent with it over time, how successful it can be for your business, because this is a relationship building business. My VIP page is to build relationships. That's what that sole purpose is, to continue building relationships with existing customers. So, QR codes is an easy way. Stick them in their order and ask them. Okay. And you have to be consistent on it. Don't be adding all these people to your VIP page and you're posting once a week. Nobody wants to be in that. Okay. Nobody wants to be in that. You know, my customers check my VIP page like this because they're looking for that freebie Friday. And I sneak it up on them because sometimes I'm like, oh, freebie Thursday, freebie Tuesday. Me sneaking it up on them to keep it fun. It really depends. I don't have a set. I do post at least 2 times a day. One thing personal, either a meme, something with my kids, and one thing Scentsy. But it depends. Like tomorrow, I have like 6 post schedules for that because I'm doing separate posts for Dobby and Little Mermaid and new catalog to get them, I was about to say humped, to get them hyped. So every day is going to look completely different. Every day. That's also where I post if I have a kit up for grabs. If I have for product credit I need to use up, that's the first place I go and say, hey, y'all wax crazies. I have a kit up for grabs for $0. And I call them by name. Ashley, I know you just had a $200 Scentsy Club ship. It's your turn. Like, I call them out in my VIP page by name and they find it hilarious. So that is it. I hope that was helpful. On to the next. I think Whitney. So let me give
Whitney ran away.
Okay.
I don't know how to do.
I'm right here. I
Oh.
pinned you.
Okay, you did? Cool.
Yep,
Awesome.
you're pinned.
Cool. All right. Thanks, Katie, for that. Just took all the notes. Hope y'all did too. So I am going to be talking about posting. So who is scared of posting? We're going to talk about personal page. We're not talking about your private VIP page. Like Katie said, it's very important that what you see on her personal page is also going on VIP page. Okay. Your posting is what is getting the attention of customers. Okay. Number one, customers that you already have, which drives VIP page too, but new customers, because if you think they are watching or not, they're watching you. Okay. Let's be serious. They're watching you. So what I want you guys to think about is your posts are your free billboard. It is free marketing for you. Okay. Everybody is on their phone. Everybody is looking at social media. Even if they say that they are not, I guarantee you they're sitting in bed at night like I am, and they're just endlessly scrolling. They're seeing your stuff, okay? There are algorithms, so that's a whole nother situation, but your posts are being seen, so you need to take advantage of that. So what I want you guys to tell me in the comments real quick, when you see a billboard, you're driving down the road, and I don't even know why billboards are still a thing because they're distracting you. Let's be serious. What catches your attention? Are you paying more attention to, like, we have actually a girl that I went to college with is a dentist in town, and I see her face on the billboard about her dentist company. And it's just amazing to me because I know, like, hey, they probably made that on Canva. They took the background out of her picture, and I get drawn to that. Or are you drawn to like a flyer? Just words. What are you seeing? Okay, pictures, colors, real people. Okay, perfect. Pictures. Guys, you have the power to post whatever you want to do on your social media. Okay, take advantage of that. People are watching. Okay, show up authentically and not just picture perfect. Nobody can connect with a picture perfect person. Okay, filters are great. Snapchat makes people look distorted. I'm sorry, it does. Realize that if you think that and you're like, oh, but I'm still going to post it anyways, don't post it. Take the filter off. Make some edits, some light and some color and stuff with it that way. Okay. I want you guys to think about this too. I posted that picture of Zane with a buddy and Sebastian. I don't even know what he was doing. I posted that earlier because that's what gets people's attention. I didn't post that on social media. I probably will later on because it's in my, it's in my album now, but post real life. That's what people want to see. People want to see that my son has 18 million buddies and buddy clips all over our house because they want to see that I'm really using the stuff with my son. Okay. These are some more tips. Please do not copy and paste people's captions. Okay. There is an algorithm, and listen to me, if you have not seen the algorithm take away views from your posts in your VIP page on social media, listen to me. You could probably tell if you follow me on social media, if somebody copied and pasted my post because I type a certain way. I use dashes. I use a lot of, like I'm yelling, I'm using a lot of capitals. Okay. If Ray was to do the same thing, you could tell that she copy and pasted my caption. Do not do it. People are watching you and they can tell when it doesn't sound like you. If you're hopping, on your story and you're not like excited, why are you talking in capitals and exclamation marks in your caption? Okay. Don't copy and paste. You can use other people's stuff for, inspiration, but please don't do it because it blocks people's posts. Okay. And it's yucky. It's gross. Another thing, post consistently. Okay. Nobody needs to guess if you're still doing Scentsy. Whitney talked about it. If somebody's looking at your social media and they can't tell that you're doing Scentsy, that's a problem. Go ahead and figure out a way that you're going to fix that. All of us have in our bios on social media, every social media platform you can think of, that we are a Scentsy consultant. It might say Wax Slinger, something like that. It either has our direct URL to our website or it has our link tree with multiple URLs and links for people to post on. Okay. So I have 10, 12 tips on how to post effectively and not be spammy. Okay. So number one, and Katie already touched on this, post on your personal Facebook and Instagram, not just your private VIP page. Okay. You want to have every opportunity to grasp the attention of new customers. And you cannot do that if you are solely staying in that closed circle of your VIP page. Those are your customers. You already have a relationship with them. They are going to refer the mess out of you, but you can't get the attention on that free marketing tool of social media if you're not posting on your personal platform. It's scary. You might not want to be looked at as that Scentsy person, but I can guarantee you almost 7 years into this now, it's the best thing that I ever did because people know that I do Scentsy and I show up consistently and they know that. They know I use and breathe and live Scentsy, and they know that Scentsy got me home. Okay. Number two. Oh, wait, sorry. Like Whitney said, cross post and settings, please utilize that. Instagram, anything you see me post, I have posted it on Instagram first. It goes directly from my story on Instagram into my story on Facebook and vice versa with posting. I know I'm not talking stories, but my posts go directly from Instagram to Facebook. Okay. Utilize that. Do not take up all the time when it's there for you. Instagram and Facebook are owned by the same company. Okay. Number two, stop with flyers. Stop with the flyers. You guys answered my billboard question. Okay. Flyers have a time and a place. If you look at my story right now, I have a list of the discontinuing scents. I have a list of the discontinuing list. Okay. That was redundant. The discontinued list is in my story. There is a time and a place for a flyer. Flyers are beautiful. Flyers go in your mail outs. There are times and places for that. You can hop on social media and you can take a picture like Whitney's. I'm staring at Whitney's picture right now. Look how pretty that picture is of her with that crown and gold. Is that what it's called? Mini warmer. Okay. I would rather see that on somebody's social media than the picture that is on the marketing tab, because I guarantee you your customers or might soon to be customers have already seen that same thing over and over and over again. Okay. Number three, use the products. Use the products. You cannot sell a product you're not sharing. And if you've heard me say it once, you're going to hear me say it 1,000 times. Our products sell themselves. Nobody can deny that our products are amazing, but you have to be using them. You have to be using them and sharing that you use them. There's no doubt that if you go on my social media and you're scrolling through my grid, you're seeing, I don't even know. Let's look at my grid right now. You are seeing, let's see, you're seeing the Bunny Rabbit that's coming out on March 1st. You're seeing the Go-Go Mango collection. You're seeing me with the new catalog. You're seeing me at World Tour. You're seeing me with bars. You're seeing the boho warmer. You get the deal. Nobody has to guess if I use Scentsy in my house. Okay. And I do a lot more of that in my stories because your posts are a lot more intentional than your stories are. Stories go away. Ray's going to be talking about that, right? Ray, your stories, I think. Yeah. Cool. People don't want to think you are a fraud consultant trying to sell them something that you don't use. You guys can think of a million different direct sales companies that are using the same flyers and the same pictures floating all around. They're not using the stuff. And if they are, they're not doing a great job of free marketing. Okay. Take advantage of it. Use the stuff and show how you use it. A selfie and a picture go a very long way. Okay. Number 4, this kind of goes right into that. Take personal pictures. Your warmer in your bedroom, the mini fan that's in your car, your favorite bar, your kid with a buddy. I don't know, whatever it is, take pictures of your things, your Scentsy products, you using the products. Take those pictures. Phones these days are incredible. Portrait mode is incredible. They look like real professional pictures. It might take you a while to get the hang of doing it, but do it. Start doing it, get used to doing it, and you'll figure out your niche of taking pictures. Number 5, do not just post Scentsy. They've both already talked about this. You need to post about your interests. People need to be able to connect with you, not just Scentsy. You are not just a Scentsy consultant, even though all of us talking on this call, and I'm sure all of you that are on here, Scentsy is a big part of your life, but you're not just Scentsy. You might be a mom, a sister, a dog mom, a plant lover, a wine lover, Mexican food, cooking. That's my new thing right now because I'm on a diet and it's horrible. Tequila, the beach, right? Show what you are. Show who you are. People can connect with that. And then like Katie said, when you're talking about Scentsy, they already connect with you because they're like, oh yeah, like people, my husband thinks it's the craziest thing at World Tour. Everyone knew who he was and knew who my son were. He's like, what is going on? He's like, I don't know who they are. And I'm like, honey, I talk about you all the time. You're on everything. Okay. Do that. That's effective. It's effective because people are watching, even if you think they aren't. Ooh, sorry. Let me hurry up. Number 6, filter or no filter. Stick with the same thing. Okay. A lot of times people will filter too much. Like I already talked about the Snapchat filter, but edit some coloring, make it fun. Lightroom is great. I use Lightroom. They have like an auto button that you can mess with. There's some filters that you can buy, play around with it, find what you like. It goes with your marketing. Number 7, when you post, share it to your story to drive your audience to your grid. Okay. Your stories are what is being seen at the very top. And if you don't know what I'm talking about with your grid, it's your actual posts on Instagram. Sorry, I'm referring a lot to Instagram because I really like Instagram. Your stories are at the top. Your grid is your posts. So when I make a post on Instagram, I already told you guys it posts over from Instagram to Facebook. But what I do intentionally, I share my own post into my stories with the little like paper airplane it looks like, and I put it in my story and I put a little like picture over it. So people have to click on the picture to go to my post. Okay. You want people to know that you made a post because algorithms, again, are funky. People might not see them. Number 8, post at least one time every 1 to 2 days. Okay. Posts are very intentional. Stories that Ray is going to get into are a lot more frequent. Okay. And you will see that on any of our social media accounts. When I do a post, I want it to be very intentional and eye-catching. So if I'm doing a picture of the bunny rabbit, like I took a picture of the bunny staged on my front table. The next post, I don't even know, I did a picture of my son in my backyard. You get the deal. You're doing very intentional posts for your audience. Number 9, make captions attention grabbing. Please do not do a salesy post with your personalized Scentsy picture that you took. People can tell if you're trying to sell them a product. So I've made an example of, so the Savannah warmer, I'm freaking obsessed with it. I am cheetah, all the things, and it is behind Whitney because it wasn't ever supposed to be made again, and they lied and they did. So Whitney got this 2 years ago. Anywho, would you rather see the picture of the Savannah warmer? Okay, say that you took a really good picture from the World Tour, right? It's freaking beautiful. Here is one of the newest warmers for $35 in Scentsy's newest catalog. You can put 4 to 5 cubes in it. Comment if you want it. Here's my link. Or, oh my Lanta, in all caps. If you guys know me, this is what I would say. I always say I don't need another warmer in my house, but that cheetah done got me like, which one would you rather see? Okay. Yeah, always with the all caps. It's a problem, but I'm excited. Okay. I can't wait to get that Savannah warmer. But you need to intentionally, you're not salesy. People don't like, do you guys like seeing captions like that first one? I don't. I feel gross. I feel like I'm being sold to, and it's just not for me. So when you're intentionally sharing something that you love, also use your captions accordingly. And then moving into the next one, hashtags, use those accordingly. You can let them know hashtag Scentsy. You can let them know hashtag Scentsy Snapchat. You can let them know hashtag link in bio. And then they're like, wait, what? let me figure this out. What's this? Okay. Then they're doing all the clicks. Okay. Use it accordingly and drive your audience where you want them to go. Drive their attention that you've already captured where you want them to go. I'm almost done. Number three, Jesus, take the wheel. Number 11, no links in your post. Do not put a link in a post. It's going to hide it. The algorithm is going to hide your post. If you need to put a link, put it in the comments. Okay. I think that's still the thing. I don't know. I feel like the algorithms are changing all the time, but please put it in the comments and let people know, link in comments if you need to put a link. And number 12, finally, last one, if you are talking about income, traveling, anything like that, please put the income disclosure statement in your post. In the caption of your post. Do not put it in the comments. You do not want to be turned into compliance. And if you have a question, just stick that sucker everywhere. Or do what a lot of us have now, put it in your link tree. And then that way you can literally just say income disclosure statement and it's already in your link tree. The link is there always and forever to cover you. Okay. So that's what I had to say about posts. And now Miss Ray Ray, the queen of stories.
Thanks, Amber. Okay, let me go ahead and sit on my leg because this is how I have to train, is by sitting on my right leg. I don't know why, it just happens. So, okay, so I'm really excited to be talking about stories because I love stories. And if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you can probably tell that I am probably on stories way too much. So in case you don't know what a story is, let me show you. They are going to be the bubbles at the top of your Instagram app, okay? And same thing with Facebook, okay? They're actually rectangles, okay? Those are your stories, okay? And so like everybody has already mentioned, my Instagram is connected to my Facebook. So anytime, actually, I have never, ever posted a story to my Facebook first, ever in my life. It always is on, I am an Instagram lover, like that's my favorite place to be for social media anyways. And so I always start on Instagram and it goes to my Facebook, okay? Whenever they made that feature, that's literally the smartest feature that they've ever done because it saves so much time, as Whitney has already explained. So your stories, they disappear after 24 hours, okay? That is super important to know. So your stories is where, like Amber said, your posts are going to be super intentional, okay? Your stories are where you can be more free. You can show more of your everyday life. It is, honestly, it's where your following, where your audience gets to know you, okay? That is the place where they are going to connect with you. I have gotten so many customers and so many teamies from my stories, okay? Because that is where I show the craziness of my life. That is where I show up with zero makeup on. That is where I show up rolling out of the bed, looking like a hot mess some days, okay? Like the other day, I took a quick video of me taking literally some supplements, had nothing to do with Scentsy, and people were like, are you okay? It looked like you were crying. Like, no, this was because I just literally rolled out of the bed and I guess my eyes were still swollen. I hadn't cried at all. I was actually very happy, but people were genuinely concerned, okay? So, Taylor, she joined from my stories. I didn't know that. I did not know that. She's my front line, y'all, okay? I love Taylor. And listen, at the end of this, actually, while I'm talking, I want all of you guys to drop your Instagram links in the comment. And then you guys go and follow each other so you can get an idea and watch other people, what they do on their stories, okay? So, all right, so your stories, you don't have to have a plan, okay? You can literally just show up and start sharing whatever you love. If you are Whitney Hebel or Amber Ryan, they both love margaritas, okay? They both love tequila. They both love tacos. You're going to see them on their stories sharing their margaritas the next time that they have one, okay? I can literally already count on it, seeing a margarita on their stories, okay? If you're Katie Lassiter, I'm going to hear her say fart in her stories the next time she gets up there to talk about something. Okay. Anja, she's going to be talking something about her dogs or the neighbor's cat that keeps shitting and pissing on her rugs or something. Okay. Okay. Chastity's going to be talking about MJ doing something crazy or saying something wild or something. Okay. So I can literally tell you what someone is going to say based off of how they show up in their stories, okay? Or what they're going to be showing up doing at some point in the next week, okay? So share your everyday life. It doesn't have to be Scentsy, and we've already talked and touched on that point. But it is good to mix in your everyday life with Scentsy, okay? So some days, I'll be honest, you won't see anything Scentsy on my stories. It really just depends on what I'm personally doing that day. But today, if you see me, for example, if I'm in my office doing something with the new catalog, I'm going to take a picture and post it to my stories, or do a little clip or share something of what I'm doing in my office. Okay. And the next day you might see me walking down my freaking long ass path driveway, walking to my mailbox. Okay. It doesn't have to be always Scentsy, and it doesn't have to be always your personal life. Share whatever the heck you want to share. Okay. Because at the end of the day, we always have to come back to the fact that your customers are not buying from you because they love Scentsy. Like, yes, we all love Scentsy, but at the end of the day, they're buying from you because they connected with you on a different level. I have had so many customers who randomly order from my PWS, and I will text them and say, hey, did someone refer you, or how did you find me? And I cannot tell you, I've had at least 5 customers say, no, I follow you on Instagram, and I started purchasing from you because I connect with you just because you're a dog mom, or your cats, or your chickens, okay? I love following you on social media. That is a huge, if someone ever tells you that, that is a huge compliment, okay? Please take it as a compliment, because that is huge, and you're clearly doing what you need to be doing in order to help grow your business, okay? So now let's talk about the features that you have in your stories, okay? It's super important that you use every feature that is given to you in your stories. And depending on where you're at with your social media journey, I don't know, and the algorithm has a lot to do with it, but you might not have captions, and you might see another account have captions. That just depends on I guess Instagram and Facebook, honestly, and what they want to roll out, the features they want to roll out to different accounts. So don't get all upset if you don't have captions, but you see someone else that you follow has the caption feature, okay? But a really good way to get all the new features is to use the current features. Instagram and Facebook, they are owned by the same company, in case you guys don't know that, okay? But they want to see you using the features they've already provided to you before they roll out new features to your account, okay? So, and what I mean by features is, go ahead and pull up your Instagram or your Facebook, whichever one, okay? And I'm just going to I'm doing a social media training with my people, okay? I'm actually going to share this too. Okay, this is me. All right, I'll turn this down so it doesn't. If you come over here, there's little buttons all at the top, okay? Click on the one that looks like, you can write up there. You can add filters if you want. If you click on the one that looks like a sticky note with a smiley face, these are all the features that you have, okay? So like I have captions. If I click that, it's gonna transcribe captions, okay? I can change what the font looks like. And then I can come back over here. I can add music if I want. I can add GIFs if I want. Now, these ones are going to be super important. The quizzes, the polls, the link. Did you know that you can, if you're talking about this counter clean that comes out on March 1st, you can go to your website, literally pick this product, highlight the link, and then come over here and direct link it on your story. So then when you're like, oh my God, this counter clean is amazing, which it is, by the way, in case you didn't get it, then they can literally easy peasy click on the link and it goes directly to your website, already attached to a party, right? Because we work smarter, not harder. And then voila, you just got a PWS order, okay? But back to the polls, the quizzes, and the questions. Those are super important to use if you have those features available to you, because that is a great way to engage with your customers or whoever is watching your stories, okay? The people watching your stories are the people you want to engage with, okay? So use them, engage with your audience. If you have anybody responding to your stories, engage back with them, start a conversation. That is how you build relationships, okay? All right, next thing, to make things easier, Anya's about to talk about Reels, but if you talk about counter clean and why it's the best, and you give them a tutorial on how to use it and a before and after, like a legit video of you using the product, save it to your phone, add the captions in, save it to your phone, okay? You can literally take that video clip that you just shared to your story, and 2, 3, 4, a week later, you can save that video and add it as a reel and save it to your reel feed, okay? And then you can also save your stories before they disappear to highlights, okay? So how you would do that is, I did this earlier, I was talking about what's leaving. There's a little highlight button. If I click that, I can save it to any of my highlights that I already have on my feed. And that way my customers or whoever goes to my profile can reference anything that I've talked about in my stories. They can reference it back because I saved it to a highlight, okay? So that is great. If you have customers who take a photo or a video and they tag you in their products, you can actually make a highlight reel that says customer reviews, customer appreciation, or customer love, whatever you want to call it. And then if you have a new person who's coming to your profile and they're like, oh, she sells Scentsy, let me look at her customer reviews. Oh my God, I love Ray so much. Oh my God, Amber's the best. Oh my God, she gives the best customer service. What, yada, yada, yada. You never know. I mean, how many of you, when you go on Amazon and you're searching for a product, do you read freaking 12 million reviews before you commit to the product? I do. Okay. So, couple tips. Stop waiting for the right time. Okay. Stories, people want to see real life. They don't want to see you at your best 100% of the time. Okay. Yes, it's great to show up when you look and feel amazing. Yes, but guess what? It's also great to show up when you look like dog crap. At least you feel like you look like dog crap, but everybody else thinks you look beautiful. Okay. We are our own worst critic, and people want to see real life. It's not real life to be put together 24/7. Okay. People want to see real. If you want to help grow your Instagram account, you have to make sure your account is on public. That's total personal preference, okay? But I always ask my customers, hey, if you love this counter clean, I would love if you would take a picture of it and tag me on your story, okay? And then last but not least, I don't just share customer things on my stories. If I have a teamie who joins, I share their photo to I'll make something on Canva and say, welcome so-and-so to 176 Roots. I will share that graphic to my story. And then I also shout out teenies who hit promotions or do something big in their business, okay? You can use your social media, not just for your customers, but for your team too, okay? And that's all I have, but stop waiting for the right time, okay? You just have to do it. Anya's gonna talk to us about Reels.
All right, we're going to chat about some Reels. Let me move this chat over. Okay, so I know kind of already hit on this just a little bit, but I want you to think for yourself, okay, the top 2 or 3 things other than Scentsy that you love or would want to say, hey, that makes me think of myself. Or well, when other people see it, I guess. When other people see it, it says, hey, that is Sylvia, or that's Michelle. Okay, that's Amanda. I want you to think about that. What are 2 or 3 things about you? Okay, some of y'all put it in the chat earlier, besides Scentsy, that people would think about you. Okay, and I want you to really write that down. I want you to soak it up. That is your brand and Scentsy. Okay, but you are not just Scentsy. We talked about this before. You are not just Scentsy, and this is so, so important when it comes to social media. Okay, so, so important. Those are the things that you're going to be posting about. Those are the things that you're going to be doing reels about. Okay, yeah, you're using them wisely to connect with people. Okay, so real quick, y'all, I want you to put in the chat. We're going to go really fast. I want you to think of, I know Ray kind of did it, but 2 or 3 things just about Ray Ray. Put them in the chat really quickly, just about Ray Ray. Okay, 2 or 3 things about Ray Ray. All right. Yes, that's what I think. Dog mom, plant lover. Okay. I think about all these things. She's sharing her baby journey with us, which is so, so special and so sweet. Okay. So many other people can relate to that too. Okay. All right. I think about her sweet cat, probably the only cat in the world that's actually a really nice cat because I don't do cats, but it looks like it's the sweetest cat. Okay. I'm like, that looks like a cool cat. And I'm not a cat person at all. All right. So those things. Okay. Now go on to Katie. 2 or 3 things that you think about Katie. All right. And I want you to see the trend in this. This is literally when you go watch their stories, when you see their posts, when you see their reels, this is what they're about. Okay. Fart. I love it. Yes. Okay. All right. We're going to keep going. Ready? Chastity. Give me 2 or 3 things that you're like, this is about Chastity. Okay. This is all Chastity all day. Chastity tells her story. Okay. And it's amazing and it's wonderful. She is real and authentic. True crime. Yes, girl. Yes. Okay. Ready? Amber. 2 or 3 things about Amber. Put them down there. What do you see? Okay. I want you guys think about this, how massive this is to you that you might not even know these women in real life, but you can literally act like you know them because of what they're posting. Okay. What about Whitney? I want you to do 2 or 3 things that you know about Whitney. Okay. This is so, so important. All right. Because this is what you're going to do for your reels. So many people are like, I don't even know where to start. What do I do? How do I start? 2 or 3 things besides Scentsy, and you're adding Scentsy in. Okay. Good. I love it. Yes. Good job, you guys. You guys are awesome. All right. So now I want you guys to think, we're getting into like the actual thing now. Okay. Okay. So I want you guys to remember that you've got to switch it up. Just like everybody's been saying, it can't just be Scentsy, but reels about you. You are a brand. Okay. Reels are fun. They're so much fun. Take the pressure off. Take the pressure off. I want you to, they're literally like therapeutic for me. Okay. So I'm going to show my sassy side, how I'm going to show when I'm frustrated with something, how I'm going to show when I'm excited about something. Okay. They're fun. I want you to get authentic, be authentically you, one of our core values. I want you to get freaking weird. I said it. You're going to get weird. You want to know why? Because there's other weirdos out there and they're going to connect with you. Okay. Those weirdos are going to be like, this is my person. She is weird and I am about it. That girl is a whole hot mess. Okay. Literally today. All right. I go to Target with my son. This is so off topic. I go to Target with my son. All right. And I message my husband and I'm like, Luke and I should not be both unmedicated with ADHD at Target alone. All right. Okay. And I started thinking of all the things that we bought when I got home. And I looked at Luke and I was like, you're my person, my guy. You're 10 years old, but you're my person. We bought dog toys. We bought gummies. Okay. We hula hooped. All right. Yep. We got gluten-free cookies. Okay. We were just random. We got Easter bunnies for the front hall table. Okay. But he's my people. He's my weirdo. We're weird together. Your people are going to find you on social media when you're doing these reels. It is a massive way to connect to people. Find your weird. Okay. Find your weird. Oh, the gummies. I was really excited. The gummies were little happy eggs. That's what they were in the Easter section. I was so excited because we like happy cherries from Germany. Anyways, it's a whole thing. Okay, moving on. Okay, your weird people are going to find you. I promise. Don't be like, I can't show my weirdness. I can't show myself. Show it. Okay. You're not just going to shove Scentsy down people's throats. So your reels are little videos that connect with music or sayings. Okay. But like I did one today that was like, first off, mind your business. And it was so much fun. Luke actually planned the whole thing out for me, but it was all about people saying that homeschooled kids aren't socialized. Okay. And then it was like bringing it back. Jesus brought me back. Okay. And it was like, not today, Satan. All right. And Luke thought it was so funny, so we did it, okay? It's gonna show your personality, all right? But it's just quick and it's fun. There's music, you can match your words to it or you don't have to. It's whatever you wanna do, okay? You're not just gonna shove Scentsy down people's throat. You're not just gonna be like, yeah, with some music, yeah. Okay, we're not just doing that, all right? The Scentsy can be in the video, it can be in the background, okay? You can show up a product, show that you're excited, but it's not just gonna be you shoving Scentsy down people's throat, which is why you need to know what your brand is, okay? So I did a laundry reel, and it was basically a mom talking about the fact that you do one load of laundry, and then all of a sudden, you are doing laundry for the rest of your life, okay? And then if you're lucky enough, you get to do other people's laundry for the rest of your life. And I just had this, I didn't say anything about Scentsy, but I had the Scentsy bottles of laundry in my hands, okay? So that's what you're gonna do, all right? I did another one during the holiday collection. You're not supposed to be in here. Yeah, okay, thank you, I'll pay attention. But if you could do what you're supposed to, that'd be great. All right, like I'm the one in trouble over here. He's like, you're in the wrong, not me. Anyways, okay, I did another one during the holiday collection when it was coming out, and it was Bluey. Can we get the bill? Okay. And she's like, can we get the bill? And then she's really excited. And all I did was show them that the holiday collection was coming out. All right. You can do many, many different things. When you're looking for what type of reel to do, how are you going to pick? There are so many things. You're going to go through reels and you're literally going to put your Scentsy hat on. Okay, this is what I have to do. I go through the reels, but if I'm scrolling just for fun, it's very different than me scrolling with my Scentsy hat on, thinking about my brand, how I'm gonna relate these songs or these words to my life, or how I can relate them to how I'm using Scentsy in my everyday life, okay? So put your Scentsy hat on when you're scrolling through the reels or the TikToks, all right? You're gonna listen to the sounds and think, what catches me? What makes me chuckle? How could I fit that into my everyday life with Scentsy? How could I fit that? I think Michelle said with how much I love the wolf pack. Okay, that's a team, right? Okay, just making sure. I had a feeling. I'm like, I'm not from North Carolina, so, you know, got to catch up. All right, but how can she fit that into her life? Okay, then you're going to get creative and you're going to twist it to not just do what someone else did. That's not being creative. Surprise. Okay, but you're going to twist it, and I promise you, the more reels you look at with your Scentsy hat on, the more ideas are going to come to your head. Okay, so don't just sit there and be like, I'm not creative, I can't figure it out. No, I promise you can. All right, when you find a sound that you like, you're going to save it. It looks like a little ribbon in the corner at the very top. You're going to save it. Okay, save the sound and you can use it on your video. All right, reels and TikToks, two totally different ways to do them. Okay, you're gonna have to Google it because it is way too in-depth for me to get into, like, here with the editing and all the things, and I try to keep mine super simple. If I can't do it within 15 minutes, we're not doing it. Okay, that's just, I have things to do. I have things. Okay, so you're gonna save the sound and then you're gonna open up the note section in your phone. You're gonna write down the name of the sound and your idea right then and there, because you might be scrolling at the doctor's office. Maybe you can do a reel at the doctor's office, but maybe you should not do that reel at the doctor's office. Maybe it's inappropriate to do at the doctor's office, okay? But you got to remember it. So use your note section, okay? Come back to it. Use your note section, all right? You want to see also which sounds are trending. To see that a sound is trending, it's going to have a little upwards arrow beside it, okay? Here's the key. You got to catch the trending sounds. If you want more people to see it, even if only 5 people like it, but 200 people have seen it, you've reached 200 people, okay? You might just have 5 weirdos that are weird like you, but you reach 200 people, all right? So you want to look from anywhere that say a few hundred uses to a few thousand uses. You don't want to go way above into the 10,000s because that means everybody else is using the same thing, right? You want to catch that small window of how many uses that sound has been used, okay? Okay, all right, the algorithm loves that. I promise, it loves it, all right? You want to do quick reels. People do not have long attention spans, okay? They just upped it to like 5-10 minutes on TikTok. It's too much. I don't have time to listen to you that whole time. It's too much, okay? I want funny, quick, catch my attention. I love that, it's great. Okay, moving on. That's what you want, all right? So make sure when you do one, if you're going to say the words, your words actually match your lips. Okay. Sometimes you can take a regular video on your phone, then put it into the reel and match your lips a little bit better. Practice. All right. It's really awkward when your lips completely do not match the reel or the TikTok. So make it match if you can. Okay. Or don't say anything at all. If you're like, this is too hard, don't say anything. Just do your laundry as the reel is going. Okay. All right. Next. Be silly. Show off what you have. Okay. Use hashtags. All right. Hashtags that are authentic to you. Okay. But also that go along with what you're doing. So when I did the laundry one, I did, who does laundry? Everybody, right? Laundry day. Okay. Sunday chores, weekend chores, if you work and only do laundry on the weekends, okay? Work from home life, stay at home mom, never ending, mom life, dirty clothes, kids are disgusting, whatever you want to say, that's what you're going to use more than one, okay? Use your reel or your TikTok more than one time. Use it more than once, okay? Use them in your parties. It's a great way to show off your products quickly. Use it in your parties, okay? And to be different. Use them in your VIP group. Use them on your actual Facebook to get more eyes on the products and make people laugh, okay? That's the whole point of your platform, all right? Use old videos too, like we've already talked about. Videos that have been in your stories that you've done before. Compile them together, okay? Old stories, old posts. Turn your highlights into reels. You can do that on Instagram. And even your Instagram archive, you can go back and save old things and put them into a reel, okay? Now, how do you know if a bunch of people are gonna like or see or want to share your reel? You don't, surprise. Okay, it's kind of a roll of the dice. I'm gonna be really honest. There are people that are really, really good at it, okay? You need people commenting on them. You need people sharing it. You need people saving it. So just have fun, okay? Sometimes you will work so hard on a reel or a TikTok and you're like, that's the one. We're going viral, baby. And like 3 people like it and you're like, okay. Or you'll quickly do one in your car and you're like, 100 likes? Seriously? What the frick? Okay? Just keep doing them. It's gonna be worth it, I promise. Keep doing them. You will learn as you go, okay? And don't put the pressure on yourself. Starter ideas, and then I'm done. Starter ideas for your reels, okay? I'll write these down. Unboxing, something that you get, sped up, speed it up. There's a thing on your phone that speeds it up, okay? Make it into a reel. Super easy, you don't have to put your freaking face in it. Done, okay? Make sure your hands look decent, put some lotion on, okay? Changing your wax, okay? Changing your wax, using a cotton cleanup, soak it up. You can talk about changing your wax. You can put it to a song, whatever you want to do, make it look easy. Do multiple warmers. Okay. Time lapse. Thank you, Alex. Yes. Okay. Cleaning up a waxident. That is a real idea. Okay. Cleaning up a waxident. Super. We had to do it today. Okay. Because these kids, I swear. World tour fun. Go back to your Instagram archive. All those stories you did for World Tour, put them in a reel. Look at my community. It's amazing. It's wonderful. End with this picture right here for this group tonight, okay? End with that. That'll be super cute. You're welcome. All right, next, the new catalog coming. Do a reel about how excited you are about the new products that are coming, okay? Show the catalog, show it off. Coloring a fragrance flower, do another time lapse, okay? Sad, who is it? Nicole Atnip. I don't know her Instagram handle, but everybody needs to go type in her name on Instagram and watch the reel she just did. It's all about her being sad that things are leaving. It is the cutest freaking thing. And I was like, I am dead underneath. And I'm going to share it to my stories so I don't have to do one. I'm going to use her work. Okay. It is what it is. Okay. You can also share reels. There you go. Okay. Sad that the soak is leaving tomorrow. The pet line is leaving. Do something like that. Okay. All of those ideas that you can put into things for your reels. Okay, Miss Chastity.
Okay, perfect. All right, so are you putting me in speaker view as a speaker?
You are
I don't
pinned.
know why it's not showing. It's, oh, there we go. Okay. It was showing Anja's face the whole time. I was like, I kind of like looking at myself sometimes. Okay, guys, I'm going to talk to you guys about the last topic. I want you to think about this. It's 2023, right? If you don't know the answer to a question, you don't know where, you don't know how to do something, you don't know how to put something together, you don't know, if you want to know anything about anything, where are you going to go? Besides Google. After Google, where are you going to go? after Google? YouTube. Okay. YouTube. So I'm going to talk to you about YouTube. Okay. Like it is going to be bomb. Anyway, I know a lot of people. Okay. I was going to give a whole bunch of other examples, but sorry, I lost my train of thought. Okay. If you want makeup tutorials, if you want a review of a new product, or you want comparing two products, you go to YouTube. If you want to watch fail videos, if you want to listen to Morgan Wallen's music or watch his music videos, if you want to watch the Alex Murdaugh trial live, like I have all week, because you don't have cable, where do you go? YouTube. YouTube has everything. So, why not use it for your business? And I'm going to give you some statistics about why YouTube is a great, I'm going to talk about that, Whitney, why YouTube is a great resource. Okay. And I looked up all these statistics today. YouTube has 1.7 billion unique monthly visitors. That means like new people. They get 14.3 billion views a month. 92% of internet users watch some type of video each week. YouTube is the second most visited website in the world besides Google. Google, then YouTube. Listen to this. YouTube Shorts get 15 billion daily views. If you don't know what YouTube Shorts are, they're a TikTok or a Reel. It's the exact same thing. My husband doesn't have social media, so he like watches YouTube, and he literally lives and dies on YouTube Shorts. It's the exact same thing. I don't know if you know who Mr. Beast is, but Mike Mason watches him, and he's just a really popular person. Mr. Beast is the highest earning YouTuber who earned $54 million in 2021 from his YouTube channel, guys. From his YouTube channel. My daughter watches this channel called A for Adley, and I really want to strangle her dad because his voice is so annoying. But all they literally do is just video themselves, and they're millionaires because they're just videoing themselves. That's not even important right now. But anyway, up to 85% of consumers are more likely to buy a product after watching a product video. Okay. So clearly YouTube is valuable. This is a platform where we get to educate our customers and our potential customers about our products and about the join opportunity. Obviously, a lot of people use it for the training and the team side of the business, but it can also be for your customers. Tell me in the comments if you have a YouTube channel. Okay, perfect. So you guys are talking to me about, yep, y'all are. So people just started theirs. People have one, need to use one more for customers. I do too. But I'm going to talk to you about why it's great. Your content never dies. So if you like stories and your stories go away after 24 hours, your feed posts are only showing up in people's feed for a little bit, unless they're going to stalk you, right? But on YouTube, it's there forever. And obviously they could search your posts forever, but the content never dies. You are likely already doing videos in general, just like what Anja said about repurposing your reels for TikToks and for everything else. Guys, work smarter, not harder. Okay. Repurpose them as YouTube videos. Advice: you don't post them all in the same day. You save it and you post it again later. You have content for other days. Like, it's okay if you posted it to TikTok and now you're going to go post it to Instagram a couple days later. Number one, people won't remember. Number two, not everybody's going to see it. Number three, you don't know when it's actually going to resonate with somebody. Maybe seeing it again is going to be the one that they needed to hear or whatever. So, obviously YouTube is a very valuable resource. So let's talk about, also what I was going to talk about, what Whitney said about Google. I guess I deleted I was looking for the percentage. When you have a YouTube channel, or if you made any YouTube videos and someone Googles something, YouTube links show up. I don't know if you've noticed that recently or not, but if you Google anything, a lot of times the top searches are to YouTube accounts. Okay. So anything that you're doing in video content, repurpose it. Obviously, every single thing you do you have to use it appropriately. How many people, tell me in the comments if you go to YouTube if you want training for your business? Everybody's saying that. Yes, absolutely. First place I go. Exactly. Okay. Tell me in the comments if you've ever watched a product video, like you're interested in the Launch hair waiver. Like there's 3 different waivers. If you've ever watched a product video, right? Okay. Why are we not doing that with Scentsy? Why are we not showing up why are we not showing up? If you search Scentsy on YouTube right now, all you're going to see is a bunch of training. You're not going to see tons and tons of customer videos. How are your customers going to know how to turn on their air purifier? How are they going to know how to change their wax? How are they going to know how many cubes go in a wax thing or whatever? My brain is clearly not okay, guys. I'm sick and my kids have been crazy. In your dish. Okay. So let's talk about some ideas for your YouTube channel. How-tos: clean your diffuser, turn on and off your diffuser, how to work your air purifier, your mini fan, your wall fan, etc. I actually did some of these videos on every single category. So I did like clean, unplugged, laundry, diffusers, premium versus deluxe diffusers, how to work your mini fan. I did all of those videos. And the reason why I did those videos was because how many times do people ask you about such and such? Why am I going to say the exact same thing over and over and over again if I can make a video and explain it? Okay. Make a video and explain it. I am going to say that I don't want to make a separate account because that's going to make extra work. And I'm going to tell you this. The reason why I also say don't create a separate account is I have gotten new team members. I have gotten reinstatements. I have gotten people. I've met people because of my YouTube channel. People have rejoined my team and because they liked the way that I trained. They liked the way that my energy or whatever. People have came to me to join that I've never even had a freaking conversation with. This has happened 3 times, 3 different times I've had someone join from watching my videos on YouTube. And how they found me was they searched Scentsy on YouTube and they searched Scentsy like, I think they said they searched, why should you join Scentsy or common objections about Scentsy or whatever. And they came to me and said, I was watching your YouTube channel and I really want to join. I love your energy. I can tell that you take this seriously. They both said, I can tell you take this seriously. And stuff like that. Okay. So they went and sought me out to do that. Now I'm going to be honest. If you go to my YouTube channel right now, there ain't a lot for customers at all because I slacked on it because it just was one extra thing that I needed to do. But once again, I'm going to make my videos just on my regular camera and I can repurpose it. Also, I mean, if you want to do, let me go back to what I was talking about. Other ideas, because I'm getting on a tangent. Product videos. So that means a scent review for the new collections. We're doing them on our stories. I need to get back to doing this, but I used to blindfold Chase and we would smell all the different scents because he swears that the color and the scent have to go together and he could guess what color it was by what it smelled like for real. It was like a whole and he would always get them right. I would do it on Facebook Live. And I've posted those to YouTube as well because the video was too long. And I had people from my social media go to my YouTube video to rewatch it and share it. So your scent reviews, the whiff box contents, talk about or educate people on the whiff box, educate people on how to get it for half off. What you've been warming lately, unboxing brand new warmers, products, your Scentsy club. Like, hello, we need to be doing this. We need to be doing this. Products and action videos, meaning just like what I said about the air purifier, about the warmers, etc. And behind the scenes. So you could do behind the scenes for a consultant, like as a potential team member, or you could do behind the scenes, like just as a user. But people want to see what we do. They don't know what we do. They don't know what we do. And then your behind the scenes can be shorts. They don't have to be long videos. Your product videos, they can be shorts. Literally, the world is at our fingertips when it comes to this stuff. We've got, and I'm committed to going back to doing it. Other ideas, bust myths or objections about joining Scentsy. That's one of the things that was on my YouTube. FAQs about joining. I think I did like the top 5 reasons you should join or whatever. And then the FAQs, you know what that is. And the reason why I did that, how many times can I just send that video to somebody else? If they say, if they're wanting to join or whatever, and I want to give them more information. The world is at our fingertips when it comes to stuff like that. Does anybody have any other ideas in the chat for videos? I want you to tell me about it. Now, I'm also going to say that your YouTube doesn't have to be something super fancy and elegant and I'm not going to say professional looking because we need to be professional, but like professional in the way like Nike or like huge companies have theirs. You don't have to have yours like theirs. I mean, they pay multiple people millions of dollars to manage those things for them, but it does need to look professional. So going back to what they asked about having a separate channel, I don't want to have a separate channel because that you're like going in 2 different directions. And I feel like that's the same thing as like having a Facebook page and having a Facebook business page. And when people were doing it separate, that's double the work. And think about it. How many times are your customers going to turn into teammates? Right. And so it's all in, and that's just my preference. Like if y'all want to do it separate because you want to keep it separate, you absolutely can. But I am not. And I saw someone comment like a playlist. I think I have mine in a playlist of customer videos, but you can make play. I literally cannot think. You can make playlists so your customers can go directly to it. You can share that customer videos link, join videos or whatever. You need to organize it so people aren't having to search forever. Now, like I said, it doesn't have to be super fancy. You don't have to go and make cover photos for every single YouTube. Is it going to make it look nicer? Yes. Do I need to go and update mine and make sure mine look nice? Yes. My customer ones do all have a YouTube cover, but it's literally with a picture that I already took of me with the product and whatever the how-to video is on the side. So the only thing I have to do is change the words and add my picture. So it's super simple anytime I have a new one to put up. And think about it, you're usually doing that for reels. You already have a picture. But don't focus on that part is basically what I'm saying. Don't focus on making everything look perfect. You don't have to be perfect to be powerful. Nobody likes perfect. Done is better than perfect. Think about it that way. Another tip for YouTube is searchable titles for your videos. So you'll notice in the title of my videos for this, right, Classes in Action, I named it Classes in Action, Leadership 101, whatever, but I added in Scentsy training or Scentsy leadership. And I know a lot of people are like, why is she adding in Scentsy? People know that because I'm showing up. So think about how many times you search a video and the video really maybe didn't have anything to do with what you searched because it's showing up in that way. So think about the way that you do that. You can use YouTube to funnel your people back to your other social media challenges or social media accounts. Okay, I'm pretty much done. Does anybody have any questions? That's where I'm at today. I'm so done.
So good, Chastity. So
I literally,
so
my
good.
brain is so fried, and
It's okay.
I know I have strep.
You're still here. You're here.
Ugh. Anyway, who's with me to take over YouTube with the product videos and all the things? Because I'm doing it.
Yes. For sure.
Doing all the things. All right, y'all.
Love it.
I'm done.
All right, where'd Katie go? Katie, turn your video on so I can find you. Katie's gonna close us out. Anja, do you want to say something?
I think she was just praising hands.
I did real quick, just because I don't think it was touched on. If you want to grow your social media account, especially with Instagram, for example, and you plan on focusing on reels and whatnot, please be aware that your account has to be public if you want your reels to go viral and to get new attention to your account. Okay. That is total personal preference, but if your account is private, you will only be pushed out to the accounts that are already following you. Okay. Where's Katie?
I'm right
Also
here.
with YouTube, y'all. Is she here? Is that her?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry,
Oh,
y'all.
never mind. I was just going to talk.
Go ahead, Shaz. Go ahead.
No, it was nothing important. I just was going to talk because I wasn't sure where you were, if you were popping right on or not.
Yes, so
You
it's
can-
night. Sissy's first time in her big girl bed. So we're gonna see how this goes.
Your face is looking real skinny, girl.
Go
ahead and train.
As much work as I'm doing. It ought to be real skinny. Okay, here is y'all's homework. You ready? Is you ready? Are you ready? Your homework is to post once a day for the next 7 days on your personal page. I'm going to drop a graphic in the group and you're going to screenshot your post and post it in the comments of that post. Okay. Your personal page, not your VIP page, your personal page, something Scentsy related. Okay. In a non-spammy, fun, make it you type of way. Okay. Can anybody hear me?
Got it. We're
Yeah.
done with you guys.
Yep. Make it personal. Have fun with it, y'all. Look, in my stories today, I've gotten so many comments about this. It was so freaking stupid. But it was about the scrubs, the sugar scrub. I was taking a picture with the scrub and I said, and I had the song, No Scrubs playing. And I said, actually, she does like scrubs or something like that. But everybody messaged me like, oh my God, that is so freaking funny. Have fun with it. Don't make it spammy. Don't use fire. Be fun.
Katie, it's not a graphic a day. So
No, I'm going to drop a graphic in the page and you guys are going to screenshot your post to put under that graphic.
okay, I think some people misunderstood. Okay.
Yeah, don't use graphics. Be yourself. Be you. Have fun.
Awesome.
Put your face in the post.
Yeah.
Know
It's
who
scary.
they're
It's
made
uncomfortable.
from.
It's uncomfortable. I've learned a lot about social media from Ray because I used to never do stories or show my face or do any of that. I'm not a social media fan. But the more you do it, the more you're going to get comfortable with it. And you're going to see the payback. I just had somebody join Friday that has never commented on any of my posts or liked any of my posts or engaged in my stories, nothing. And she literally joined, she said, because she laughs at all of my posts that I post on Facebook. And I'm like, thinking to myself, well, you could have commented to let me know it's funny, but she didn't. Never liked it. So be you and have fun.
Awesome. Thank y'all so much for joining us tonight. Katie's going to do that post and that's your actual item. Class is in session is out.
It's out.
School is out. But
Yay!
you never know when we'll have some summer school coming. So
That's right. Oh my God, that is so smart. That's gonna be our next.
All right,
Summer school.
I'm gonna stop recording.